My body is still showing positive pregnancy tests, which I thought was a little bit weird. So basically I kind of knew something was up, and it was confirmed that I do have. Good morning, everyone. I know it's weird to see me on camera, right? I haven't vlogged in 2 weeks. I vlogged last week, but it wasn't a vlog. It was like just to get ready with me. So I actually haven't talked to the camera in almost 2 weeks. Sorry about that. Some days are good, some days are bad, some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. But today I am vlogging because I haven't in a long time, and I'm doing a couple of cool things, and I've been doing a lot of things that I want to talk to you guys about, with number one being that this outfit is so cute. Look at it. It's like a little short outfit. It's a romper, and it's from Amazon, and the material reminds me of Skims. It's like an athletic but comfy material. I can't describe it, but it's incredible, and I got it from Amazon. I'm gonna link it down below. Anyone who wants one, I'm not sponsored, but I'm gonna get one in every color because it's so comfortable. Also, I've been obsessed with lavender coffee. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna make one of those today. And then I'm going to the gym for the first time today, so that's a whole other thing. I tried going other times, but I'm still dizzy when I like do stuff. I think it's because I lost like so much blood and iron, you know, postpartum. Like I'm like just getting to the point where I don't have to wear like anything down there, and it's been 4.5 weeks. So I bled for a long time after birth. Anyways, we're gonna make a lavender coffee. I know it sounds weird. I saw other people having them. I was like, that sounds disgusting. Me and Josh tried it, and now we can't stop. So let's make a lavender coffee. So I did 2 espresso shots in here. I did one like big espresso shot and one tiny one just to fill this up. Yeah, that's just how it works. I do reuse these, by the way. They are plastic, but I reuse them because I like to pretend like I got these from a restaurant, and it makes me want to drink them at home. It's weird, I know. We put 2 tablespoons of the lavender syrup in, and then some full cream, because it's, oh no, this is half and half. Some half and half, sorry, I thought this was full cream. Half and half cream, and that's what we do. This wouldn't be my first choice for lavender syrup also. I haven't tried the Tarani one, I don't know how to say it, but I haven't tried that one, but I think that's the one that the restaurant that I originally got my lavender syrup from, that I originally got a lavender latte from, I think they used Tarani because they had a bottle like this and they took off the label, and it was a lot darker than this, Josh said. He's watched them make it. This is like an actual lavender color. It looks kind of darker on camera, but it's a lavender color. And then there's a Tarani one that's like really, really dark. So I'm not sure. They definitely don't use this one. This one is more floral than the one that I like from the store. So I would recommend getting like maybe the Tarani one and trying it, but it's so good. I'm telling you, I know it sounds so weird, but it's so good. All right, I am on my way to the gym. I just put a sports bra on underneath this, and I feel very nervous, to be honest. So I'm getting a piece of gum because I did not brush my teeth yet, to be honest with you. When I have coffee, I don't like to brush my teeth until after I have coffee and my breakfast. I know it sounds really weird, but I don't want to brush my teeth when I wake up and then go have coffee and breakfast. So I wait till I eat my first meal. Sorry. Unless I'm going somewhere to talk to people. Like if I wasn't going to spin class and I was like talking to people, I would brush my teeth. I need to tell you guys something. Can you guys tell that I'm more tan? So I ordered a spray tan machine and spray tan solution, and I got Josh to give me a spray tan. We watched a few videos. I've gotten many spray tans in my life, so I know the tips and tricks and what positions to do to get everything, like your hands, and to put lotion on your elbows and your ankles and your hands and whatever. I know how to do those things because I've gotten many spray tans in my life, but I was like, you know what? My favorite spray tan girl retired about 3 years ago. Actually, I think it might have been 4 years ago by now. She retired, and I haven't been able to find someone who is as good as her or that has the good solution. But I did a lot of research and I found like a good solution and an affordable spray tan machine. I got Josh to give me a spray tan, and it looks so good. Like even my hands look good. Like look at this. I look great. It literally looks like I got a professional spray tan. However, I know I'm not the only one because I know it's like a real thing, but spray tans stink. I don't know how to get rid of it. And like, I know it's just a natural, like there's only so much you can do because it's the reason why your skin changes is because the pH is changing. So if the pH is changing, the reaction with your body's pH and a spray tan can cause body odor. It literally smells like BO, but it's not BO. It's the spray tan solution. However, I don't know how to stop it. Like, I stink so bad, I don't know what to do. And I can't switch deodorants and stuff because I'm allergic to aluminum, so I only have a handful of deodorants that I can use personally if I don't want to break out and stuff. So I don't know what to do because like I said, I'm already limited with my deodorant selection. I don't really know what to do. If you guys have any like tips and tricks on how to not get the spray tan stink, let me know. I've tried to like avoid my armpits, but that doesn't do anything because it's not coming from my armpits. It's actually coming from just like my body in general, and it smells like BO. I wish it could have smelled like anything else other than BO. And I don't know, because you're kind of like, you're swapping out the risk of skin cancer for smelling. And it's like, I would obviously rather smell than get skin cancer. I also don't want to stink all the time, because if I get a spray tan once a week, I'm gonna stink literally all day, all the time. I don't want to stink. So tell me what to do, because I will shower. Like, I just washed my armpits, put on perfume and put on new deodorant, and Josh says I still stink. And I can't smell it now because now I'm used to it. But he says I still smell. And I don't know what to do. And obviously he's my husband, so he knows that I'm smelling because of the spray tan. Like, I told him, I was like, hey, when I spray tan, I stink, just to let you know. And obviously I've been with him for 2 years, so he knows I don't stink on a regular basis. But I don't know what to do, and it's bothering me. But here's your sign to get your husband to spray tan you. I got a machine, I got the solution, and we watched a few videos, and he spray tanned me. And it looked not really good at first, but when you wash off the layer, it's perfectly even. Like, it looks like I got it professionally done. I just do it in my stand-up shower. Also, I'm really nervous to go to the gym right now. I haven't worked out in 6 weeks or 7 weeks. So I obviously worked out during my pregnancy, but when I found out that there was an issue, I stopped working out because I was so depressed. I was eating like shit. I wasn't posting. I just felt horrible. And I stopped going to the gym because I just couldn't go. So I stopped going to the gym when I found out everything happened. And then it's been 4.5 weeks since I delivered. So it's been a long time. I'm not lifting weights, by the way. I know they say to like wait 6 weeks to lift weights. So I'm waiting 6 weeks to lift weights, but I did get the clear to go back on the spin bike and do some cardio. But I'm really nervous. I feel like I lost all my progress, and I know that's not realistic. Like, I've been working out for a year and a half now consistently. And so I know that you don't lose a year and a half of consistency workout in 6 weeks, but your body does start to regress like really quickly, because I would even take a week or 2 off to go on a vacation, and I would come back and my body's sore again when I work out. Like, I know I'm gonna be sore when I work out again, which sucks, but I have to go back or else I'll never go back. So we're going back, and I'm nervous also because my whole spin class knew I was pregnant, and it's very awkward to like feel like it's gonna be an unspoken thing. Like, I don't know, I hate going in public because I know people know what happened, but they don't want to say anything. So I'm like, I just don't want to be like the one that everyone has pity for. I don't know, it just feels uncomfortable. Like, last time I was there, I was literally visibly pregnant, and now I'm not. So it just sucks, and it just feels uncomfortable, and I don't want like I'm sorries and stuff, you know? Anyways, I'm kind of excited though, because my spin ladies are like, I built like a friendship of like the spin girls, and I know all their names, and it's really fun. It's like a little community, but I'm nervous, and I'm here, so I talked for a long time, sorry. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I have so much to say. Okay, bye. I'm back from the gym, and honestly, it was really hard because you have to remember I was also pregnant for 5 months. So when I was pregnant, I wasn't working out. I was working out the same length, and when I was strength training, I was working out the same. But as for cardio, I was working out probably to like 75% of my like strength instead of 100. So today was really hard. So on top of being pregnant for 5 months and taking it like, I guess 75% of my total energy, I was putting in 100, and now I'm putting in 100. I was putting in 75 for those 5 months. Plus I also took 6 weeks off. So today was very hard. It wasn't as hard as like the very first time I went to spin, but it was definitely hard, and my muscles were instantly like, what the hell are you doing? But today I'm gonna make lunch. I'm gonna make a pepper turkey sandwich. Now, I'm not somebody who usually likes like lettuce wraps and stuff, but I try to use stuff up in my fridge before it goes bad. And I have had peppers in there for about 3 weeks, and luckily they're so good, but I need to use them. So that's what we're gonna do. And I just need to use up some stuff. I have this bad habit of like constantly going to the grocery store and getting what I want. So then there's things in my house that go bad because it's not what I want. And I end up like with like 3 cream cheeses and 5 sour creams, and like I end up like throwing away produce. I don't do it very often. In this house, luckily we don't waste a lot of food because we both like leftovers, but I need to get out of the habit of buying stuff until everything's gone. Like, I've had cans in my pantry for like a year because I'm like, oh, why would I use a can of green beans if I can go get fresh ones? So I need to get out of that habit and like just refuse to buy anything unless it's like essential, and get rid of stuff in our fridge and pantry. I also have this bad habit of thinking meat needs to be in every meal. Not for lunch or breakfast, but for dinner specifically. I always feel like there needs to be a meat, a carb, and a vegetable, which is, you know, a balanced meal. But there doesn't always need to be a meat. It just needs to be a protein. So we've been eating beans when we usually don't. Yeah, it's been helping me like get rid of stuff in our house. So let's make a pepper sandwich. Hi guys, so it's been a couple hours. I think all I did after I got home from the gym was shower. We're at something called the Rib Fest. So here in Canada, especially northern Ontario, right? Or northern Canada. Does it go through all of Canada?
Well, it probably just, I think it's an Ontario Rib Fest thing. It goes all, like, through all the cities.
Yeah, because why is it called northern? Is it just because it's Canada?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, well, anyways, it's a Canadian Rib Fest, and they basically go around different provinces.
Yeah.
And they have, like, it's basically a competition, really, is what it is.
It's a big festival. There's, like, a bunch of different vendors.
A bunch of them over there.
Yeah, you can see, like, there's, like, 6 or 7 of them. And then there's like different vendors on this side too that do like corn,
yeah,
onions, and this. Look at the ribs. Look at the ribs.
So we got some ribs. Ooh, with the beans.
Okay, no, we gotta taste test this. I want to eat it with my hands, but is it good?
Mm-hmm. Wow. I want to try the beans. The beans are very good too. 10 out of 10. Okay, so I just got some news. Yesterday I went in, actually let me give you a little backstory. So about, I would say a week and a half ago, I went in for an ultrasound because it was 3 weeks postpartum and I was still bleeding, bright red. And everywhere that I Googled, it sounded like it was supposed to change in color. It's normal to still bleed, you know, for like up to 6 weeks, but it was bright red. And that was like my concern. So I went in for an ultrasound and they did find, Josh is petting Luna, so if you hear her meowing, she's just excited. So they did find some retained pregnancy tissue, but that was normal at the time because my body was still, you know, expelling it. And they wanted to wait about a week and see if it was gone or if that was at least coming out. Well, I'm no longer bleeding, so I thought everything was fine. But I went in for my follow-up ultrasound and I have a lot of tissue in there still and it's actually like growing. So it's a huge risk to me for infection, and you know, my body is still showing positive pregnancy tests, which I thought was a little bit weird. So basically I kind of knew something was up and it was confirmed that I do have retained pregnancy tissue still in there. It's very common when you have a preterm labor, when you have a stillborn, basically when you deliver earlier than, you know, a full-term baby, it's very common to have retained tissue. So I actually have to go in for a D&C. I am officially almost, well, okay, so in 2 days I will be exactly 5 weeks postpartum, but tomorrow will be, I will basically call it 5 weeks. So tomorrow is my D&C surgery. It's basically a surgery where I go under and they go in and they scrape all of it off and kind of like, you know, take it out manually. And then I should be good to go. Obviously there's a risk of infection and normal surgery risks, but it's a pretty minor surgery and many women get it. The way that I'm feeling is I'm kind of like frustrated that it feels like this journey never ends and it feels like, you know, just one hurdle after another. And right, I literally started going back to the gym. I literally filmed a Patreon video for today and I was like, I'm gonna go live this week. And obviously now that's not gonna be a thing because I'm gonna need to recover from surgery. Like I said, it's a pretty minor surgery, but mentally it's pretty hard knowing that I've been sitting here for 5 weeks with retained tissue in me that hasn't expelled. It's kind of like a weird icky feeling. But yeah, so I have surgery tomorrow and wish me luck because I literally am so over this. Like, this will be my 3rd surgery on my pregnancy TTC journey. I've had my endo surgery, I've had an egg retrieval, and now I have a D&C. I've been with Josh for 2 years and I think he's seen me through 4 surgeries. This will be my 4th surgery that he's seen me through.
Yep.
In 2 years.
Yep. Crazy.
It never ends and it feels like I do everything right and it still never ends. But what can I do? I'm kind of excited actually to get it done because then I know after that it's like just a healing process and waiting for my period to come back and waiting for my body to go back into rhythm. So yeah. Anyways, wish me luck. I will be gone away from YouTube, Patreon, and everything again. I know it seems like I've been gone forever and it's because I have. And it seems like right when I start to feel better and get back in the swing of things, something else hits me. But pray that I have an easy recovery and that surgery goes well. And I thank you guys so much for your patience and sticking around. If you want to support me during this time, best way to do so is to subscribe to my Patreon. I really do appreciate everyone who has. There's been like, I've seen a double amount of subscribers, and I really appreciate that simple act of like, you know, subscribing to my Patreon, because it really does help support me through this time, since I'm not able to, you know, work as much as I usually do, or do sponsors or anything like that, or Instagram, just because I just don't feel up to it. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys really soon, like very soon. I'm sure I'll have updates on Instagram. Love you guys, and yeah, I'll see you next time.